Oh, good evening from Kirksville, Missouri. This is Randy Curvin, and this is Rantin Randy's Rant, the True Patriots group, YouTube for a Saturday. Happy Saturday, everybody. First off, I want to thank Carol Gillens for a donation through my PayPal account. That does help Carol, and I thank you for it. This is what helps keep the bills paid. And that's what keeps me out here is your support as Blue Dots and as progressives. Oh boy, I'm about to fall off this stool. I decided to work it a little further back. All right, we got one person out there. Let's get into this for this evening. I'm having to move this stool a lot. Yesterday, Biden and the Democrats were working on the Build Back Better Act, talking about bipartisan bill at 1.5 trillion and reconciliation at 1.9 to 2 trillion. I think that's come up to possibly 2.5. That would only be a trillion off of where progressives are at, and limit the number of years. That way more could get done in shorter periods of time, because we all need help as senior Americans with health care. And they keep saying this is going to get done. So at least the talk goes on and things are being done. Let's move on to the GOP senators now joking about the debt ceiling looming as GOP plays politics with it, like Senator Cornhole of Texas. Republicans will use every tool in the toolbox at their disposal to slow Democrats from doing this on their own. In other words, this is how much Cornhole cares about the American people and his own constituents. That he would see that 50 million senior Americans would be left holding the bag if Social Security is held up. Stock market would tank, mortgage rates would go up, and millions of jobs would be lost. So they play the blame game politic bullshit at this time. Brett Kavanaugh is tested positive for COVID-19, yet no other justice is tested positive. They tested negative. So what's he been up to? He will be working from home. I wish for him to recover and hope there's plenty of beer in the household. He likes beer. Another COVID, and this is a sad one, COVID-19 milestone death are over 700,000 in the U.S. It didn't have to be this way. Most of the deaths now are the unvaccinated. Freedom to die of COVID. Some kind of freedom, huh? All right. A second airline tells, and this is American Airlines, tells its employees they must get vaccinated. And I just want to talk a bit about the Democrats are doing something that the GOP hadn't been able to do, and that's try governing. They haven't tried that in so many years. Look at what we're looking at. GOP, what they do is lie, deny, defy, and try to divide. They are enjoying being obstructionists and having no intention of governing. They have no talking points or issues, just division and misinformation. Keep in mind, their minority leader in the Senate is a hypocrite. Mitch McConnell 32 times has raised the debt ceiling. This is this time it's about Biden's agenda. This is bullshit, batshit crazy. I mean, there's a reason it's called the minority. And that's what you are, GOP. You're the minority. That's the reason you want restrictive abortion laws. You want restrictive voting laws. I keep slipping off this thing. I think I'll do it in a chair next time and just angle everything different. January 6th insurrections are still being charged. Now over 600 have been charged in offenses on January 6th. More of the defendants pleading that they were caught up in the moment. And Chairman Benny Thompson, last week they sent out 11 more subpoenas. And those that don't want to appear or refuse to appear, they are going to file criminal intent against them. Because the Don's not going to let them. They can't say anything about him. That's executive privilege. He's not president anymore. Using all of my resources of DirecTV while I was using that while Grace was watching, and still is, the Beverly Hillbillies on Great American Country. They have it most of the day. Ted Cruz praising unvaccinated NBA players with "your body, your choice." Is there anything Mr. Brown Nose won't do for the man that insulted his wife and his father? Ted Cruz is a troll now. Senator Sinema is back in Arizona campaigning. She isn't coming up with a number on where she's at on infrastructure. And Nancy Pelosi will not bring a vote to the floor unless she's got the numbers to pass it. And now everyone's talking about there's not a deadline. The progressives are looking for a compromise, and we'll have to see where it lands. Also, I wanted to mention something when I was out earlier today. And maybe somebody here in Kirksville can tell me if they've got anything on this. Otherwise, I can get it around 10 o'clock here over the air on ABC through KTVO television and find out. There was a demonstration down on, protesters were out peacefully, all armed with signs. But when you're coming down Highway 61 there at Veterans Memorial, you can't really slow down enough to see what it was about. I know I saw one sign that said, "Mind your own uterus." So I don't know what that is about, but hopefully somebody here in town can tell me, or hope they have it on 10 o'clock news. I imagine, well, that's right. Here in Kirksville, unless they change things, we don't have any on Saturday. You don't have any 5 o'clock news. They wait till 10 o'clock before they have a news broadcast. This is the weekend, so, that's about all I've got today. Hello, Virginia. Hello, Brenda. All right. We got three out there. Somebody go out there and give me a like. I hadn't the last show. We did not get a thumbs down, so that's pretty good. We're at 251 subscribers for your channel, my channel, our channel is the best way to put it. I'm not just doing this for me. This is something that I'm pursuing, kind of like pay forward. I'm paying forward for my country. I love my country. I intend to get my country back to where it was. And no, I don't want to take it back 50 or 60 years. I remember times in the 50s and the early 60s, the separation between races in Atlanta, Georgia, separate facilities, restrooms at service stations, even at restaurants. They had separate restrooms for black and white. I don't want to see my country go back to that bullshit. I also don't want to see, and this is a subject I'll talk about more, somewhat separation or separate but equal still goes on college campuses. That's a story that I will cover soon. Need to do a little more research on it, but always keep in mind, I'm here. I will be here. Those that know me know that I will be. I will put out my information again, but I only do it in one place, and that's on my timeline. Because when people can help me, it helps Grace and I get the bills paid and just basically live a little better life. What a lot of people don't understand it, and I understand it better than a lot. A lot of us, I'll be 70 years old December 2nd. That also means I'm on limited income. I couldn't even work as a greeter at Walmart's because I'm starting to see over there. I don't think those people work for them anymore. They had disabled people and older citizens working as greeters. I hadn't seen them anymore. So I don't know what's going on with that. But in any case, I wouldn't be able to stand up long enough to do that kind of work anymore. I'm an old man and I have to do what I can to keep pushing the word out there. I never noticed this stool. Well, it might be the floors in here a little uneven. All right, I will let you go at this time with peace, resist, persist, and I insist that we keep pushing for the right thing for this country. People need health care. People need daycare for their children. We have to have it happen this time. If they don't get a big enough bill done between the two of them, all of that thought, all of those good intentions by our President Biden will be left on the side and nothing will get done just the way it's done. For years, people have been talking about doing this, expanding Medicare and Medicaid. And does it get done? No, it gets set to the side and it never gets done. We have a chance to change that, brothers and sisters, and that's what we have to be about. All right, have a good one. Hello to Brenda in Virginia. Let me read through your comments before I get off here, because we have got to fix something to eat, and then I'm going to be sending this out more. I sent it to my group, to Timeline, and Biden Harris 2021 so far. And that's another thing you can do for me. Share this shit. And I'm starting to see where people are doing that with my Facebook, and they're also doing it uh, here on the our YouTube channel. Have a good one. Enjoy your Saturday night. And I know I'm going to kick back here in a little while and not only enjoy music, enjoy my Braves game tonight, uh, but look through what I collected, working toward Monday because this is the weekend, and the weekends mean some news is rehashed. They seem to be getting better. They're with this infrastructure. There's more going on, and we get to hear about it daily. So I will be staying on that. Have a good one. Like, share this shit, and I'll see you a little bit later on. Bye bye for now. Share this shit.